What's good, guys? How's it going? So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about meal prepping for people who have 9 to 5s. So let's dig in. Alrighty, so maybe you have a desk job. You're an accountant or a consultant or maybe a manager. Maybe you have a really active job. You're a construction worker, you work in HVAC, maybe you're a police officer. Regardless, you guys have goals that you're trying to meet, whether it's putting on weight or losing some fat, and because of that you need to meal prep. The reason being, if you're not hitting the required macros per meal, that means your target calories are going to be off for that day. That will skew things down the line, and it will take you off of the path that you were on towards your goal. So you need to hit the macros in your meal. And the best way to do that is by meal prepping. So it's really useful to have a meal on hand because we can run into certain obstacles when we're at work. Sometimes our coworkers bring food in. They bring bagels or donuts, they bring pizza, or just some other kind of junk. And if we don't have a meal on hand, and we're hungry, the likelihood of us going after that bagel or that donut or that slice of pizza is pretty high. If we already have a meal on hand though, and we can eat that meal and cut that hunger, the likelihood of us stumbling into an extra slice of pizza or that bagel is much lower. And sometimes, if you have just a really hectic schedule, you're either on your feet all day or maybe you're in a van all day, and the only time you can really grab a bite is, especially if you don't have one on hand, is to go to the gas station, to go to Dunkin' Donuts, to go to the pizza shop, or maybe even a Starbucks, who knows. Pick your poison. So that said, it's really important that you have these meals on hand so that you don't run into bad decisions throughout your workday. So now that we know that meal prepping is the solution, the only thing left to do is to figure out when to eat these meals and where to eat these meals. So I would suggest you write down your work schedule, plot out 1 or 2 times in your day where you can just dedicate it to eating your meals. It can be as little as a 15 to 30 minute window depending on the meal volume or how much food you have in front of you. It might take you a little bit longer, a little bit less time to eat. I would also suggest that you scribble in an extra 10 minutes to do a little walk right after you eat that meal. This will just help you partition those nutrients towards muscle rather than allocate them towards fat. So what do we meal prep? I believe that everything should come from a foundation of macronutrients and micronutrients, which might be a video topic later on. Loosely put, we need to get in the correct amount of proteins, carbs, and fats, and we also have to make sure that we're keeping up on our micronutrient intake by eating our fruits and our veg. So that said, let's get in no less than 20 grams of protein per meal. We'll also make sure that depending on the person, we moderate the carbohydrate intake. That will be dependent on their goal, their job, their activity levels, and a little bit more. And then I would also suggest that we have some healthy fats on us, whether it's from avocados, seeds, or nuts, things like that. Alright guys, so I hope this video helped. Let me know if it did. Give it a thumbs up or a little tap, whatever it is. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.